Hello everyone, Jennifer with Crafty Bones. Just a quick update on some things that I had going. First is the staircase stitch blanket from Fiber Spider. Again, I'll link him below. I haven't gotten it finished, but I have added to it. And you know, with that 3-weight yarn, it doesn't use a whole lot of yardage. It doesn't appear to anyway, but kind of disappointed. I found 4 breaks so far inside the one skein of the baby red, and it's a Hobby Lobby yarn. And when I was dyeing cotton yarns and I was buying I Love This Cotton in white, I would find breaks in it all the time. That's why I started buying the Everyday Living or Mainstay or whatever the heck it is over at Walmart, because it's the same quality yarn and I didn't have the breaks in it. So I'm wondering if this is just going to be a thing with a lot of different Hobby Lobby yarn. You guys will have to let me know if you've had the same problem. If not, it's just a weird fluke that I keep seeing. That's not English. I keep running into the same problem. Anyway, so I spent some time yesterday at my sewing machine. I had told you in my last video that I wanted to try a new type of bag with wooden handles, and I had it all sorted out in my head. I did finish that, so let me show you that. It is a large bag. It would be good for a big project or even just to tote around with you. So it has a pocket here and here, and there's also a pocket on both sides inside. But I wanted to show you that it is 100% reversible. So when you look at the handles, like the handles are rounded here, I didn't put the handles on the same direction on both, but I am not taking it apart. So let me turn this inside out for you. It is, both sides of the material have a interfacing on them. So there's the other flamingo fabric, and again, pockets on both sides. So that's it. It is about 17 inches square with 3.5 inch box bottom and sides. I didn't want to put a closure on it simply because it's reversible. So the closure wouldn't be. Like if I did Velcro, then the Velcro is going to be on the outside. If I did a strap, then the strap's going to be on the inside, on, you know, when you flip it around. So it didn't make sense to me to try to put a closure on it. It's got some heft to it. It's pretty weighty. I'm trying to figure out how much I spent on it, because the wooden handles normal price are $10. You know, I got them on clearance like 2 years ago, but their normal is $10. Then the interfacing is $10.99 a yard, and I used almost an entire yard of it. All that's left is scraps. And almost a yard of each of the fabrics. I have more left of the pink and white flamingo only because I cut the blue one first. And so all the mistakes that I made in directional problems with the fabric, I made on the blue one, and then made sure I did not do it on the pink and white fabric. But that's it. Again, it's pretty large. I don't even know how to describe how large it is other than giving you the dimensions of 17.5 by 17.5. I cut the fabric at 18 inches with the assumption I was going to have a half-inch seam allowance. It didn't always work out to a half-inch because I finished it at 2:30 this morning, so I was just tired by the time I got to the end of it. But again, it is completely reversible. I just thought it was something I wanted to try, because I bought not a lot, but probably 3 or 4 sets of these wooden handles. And again, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention. The last thing I did before I went to bed was sew the top. So each bag was made individually, and I did not seal them at the top. There was no way to turn it inside out with these wooden handles. So those had to be put together like a quilt. See how they're together like this? Where the rest of the bag was done right sides together, and so like you normally would, these ones had to be done like a quilt. And then the handle was put in here in between the 2 pieces and then sewn across. And once I had both handles secure, then I finished sewing around the bag. And so I didn't even realize that I didn't have the handles facing the same direction, but it's the first one. It's always my experimental one. There's usually something wrong with the experimental one. And frankly, if I had been making my second one or my third one or my fourth one and it was 2 o'clock in the morning, it might have ended up like this anyway. So that's really all that I've gotten done is this bag. I didn't work as many hours last week, but I found myself running more errands. I think we talked about that last time, but anyway, ooh, that's awful. Sorry. That is really all that I've gotten done. Oh, I did buy a few things. All of my standard stick mats that I had for my Cricut were double length, and so I got a 2-pack of the standard sticky in the 12-inch because a lot of the things that I'm doing aren't 24 inches long. I don't need the 24-inch mat. I mean, you're not making anything 24 inches long that you're going to put on a t-shirt, right? That's always, I mean, how big is this person? And I bought some different vinyls, some iron-on vinyls, some temporary vinyl, and some permanent vinyl. It was just stuff that I randomly found on clearance walking around Walmart. All of the vinyl, both Sissix and Cricut, are buy 3 get 3 free at Joann's right now, but all accessories are 25% off. So I got 25% off of this, and I had a Smile Rewards to spend, so I spent that on this. I think it cost me $7 for these 2 mats between the sale price and the Smile Rewards. That's why I went ahead and did it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have. I mean, I can manage with the 24-inch pieces. It's just the table that I do it on is only a 4-foot table. So with the laptop on there and then my label printers on there and my Cricuts on there, it just takes up a lot of space. And so those 24-inch mats, when they're feeding themselves back out, tend to run into stuff, and I don't want to jam up my Cricut. Other news, let's see. My son decided to use my laser printer. And right now, I don't know if you know, but you can't really get color laser printers right now. And they're twice the prices they were 2 years ago because of the chip problem. My son broke my color laser, and I found a replacement that was over $1,000. I can't. But the toner that's in it now is brand new toner, and the toner cost me $400. So now it's probably going to be cheaper between buying a new laser printer of a different type, because only one store has them in stock in the area, and the cheapest one they have is $700. Best Buy doesn't have any in stock. Amazon is where I found the exact one that I have now that they wanted over $1,000 for, and that's remanufactured. The one that they have that's new is $1,900, and it's I didn't pay that much for my printer. I'm not going to pay that much to replace it because chips are gone. But there is a local guy that says we can fix anything electronic. So I'm going to see if I can't talk to him on Monday. Maybe I can get it into him. I don't have any certified HP service centers anywhere near me. I did a 150-mile search, and there is no one in the area that does HP printers. So that's not going to be a thing. And I don't want an inkjet, so I'm not going to replace it with a cheaper inkjet. I prefer the laser. And I'm just, I don't know what to do. I've never been without a printer in 20 years. I've never been without a printer, and I don't have a printer. So even if I get an order in, I can't even print a receipt or anything to send with the order. So I'm really hoping that I can get this situated. Maybe this guy can fix it. But the people at Best Buy even said that parts for the printers have gotten so ridiculously expensive that it's usually cheaper to buy a new printer. But she thought I was talking about, well, the guy and the girl, the assistant manager was there, who was a female, and then the Geek Squad guy was a male. And when we explained to them, no, you don't understand. It's an all-in-one. It's the professional model. And they're like, oh yeah, you might have to fix it then, because I can't find it. The only one, like I said, that I'm finding in stock on Amazon is ridiculously priced, and this local store that has one, it's not the same toner cartridge, and I just don't want to lose the $400 in toner cartridges that I literally just put in there. So anyway, I'm hoping to get that sorted out. Maybe get it fixed, hopefully. But that's all I got going on. Thanks for stopping by. Happy crocheting.